Okay. What was I doing? Because it's been a bit since I've done this. I'm looking for the Juzumaru. 615th floor. Yeah, might as well continue on looking for it. I have to the 7th too, so I don't have that much time. So there's been a lot of things going on in the background of this channel. Since I've been gone for a bit. For the most part that I can really explain is that I'm gonna be branching out my my setup on what I'm doing, and it's not just gonna be me playing on my PS5. I'm actually branching out to the PC games. This is actually not the first time that I've done this. I've done this before, in which I played a PC game on my channel. The thing is, the only video that came out of that was a Brawlhalla video. And the reason why I didn't continue on with PC gaming was because I was playing on my shitty laptop at the time that could barely even function to play Minecraft at the time. So I didn't really see a point in continuing in playing any forms of PC games. But since it's been years since I've played a PC game on his channel, and I am a pretty big on PC gaming because I've been a PC gamer for a while. It's just it took me a long time to even get like a good PC for one, and two, I didn't really have that much games to play, and I still kind of don't. I do have a few games in mind so far, and the most that I have is Team Fortress 2, which has always been one of my favorite games, multiplayer games actually. It's just stupid, it's never really gets boring, and it's hilarious. I love Team Fortress 2. So I was thinking of bringing Team Fortress 2 to the channel, and I'm gonna be probably just doing some streaming on my channel whenever that happens. I already do streaming, but I mean like PC streaming, because that's like the first I have never done before. And I'm pretty sure if I remember correctly with the Brawlhalla video that I made, it is very short. Not short, it doesn't have any form of editing in the video because I decided to just get an OBS studio, and that was it. I didn't edit anything else. I just made the video, uploaded it, boom. I think it's like 20 something long, 20 minutes long around there. Also, I just got it, nice. And I just made the video and uploaded it. It was really funny. There was other videos I was gonna make on the channel as well. At one point in time when Bendy was popular, I was gonna make Bendy videos with one of my friends actually at the time, in middle school. And the reason why I didn't make that video, which I'm glad, thank fuck, that I didn't make the video, was because one, I was absolutely scared shitless on making the video. Like, it was, like, the ambience of it was creeping me the fuck out, which is why I didn't make the video. Also, I don't know why I can't check my map now, weird. But yeah, I didn't make the video because of that. And yeah, that didn't happen. After I stopped playing the game, I decided like altogether that I wasn't gonna be doing PC videos because it wouldn't make any sense to me. I was already fine enough with like editing on a PS4, and this is when I was like still doing like montages on my channel at the time. And after I was doing the montages, I was just doing regular commentary, playing games kind of videos. Basically just playthroughs. And I upgraded a little bit, involving like mic quality. I got a new mic. I don't know if people will notice that. I've been going through so many mics on my channel. It's crazy. I'm pretty sure if you were to go back to my first ever video of me talking, my mic quality would be pretty shit. So comparing it to now, an actual mic that I can talk into, it's kind of crazy to me to think about. But when it comes to like streaming on PC, I don't really know exactly like how that works. I've never in my life streamed on PC. As well as like I just don't remember exactly like how things worked. I don't even know how the fuck my past self even found out how to even record a video on the PC, which was again a crappy old laptop that I would play not a lot of god dang it, I can never get up to those gold guys. That I'm pretty sure at the time the only games that I would play on that crappy laptop was either Roblox that was somewhat laggy, so I couldn't really play properly, and Minecraft videos. I don't know if people at the time knew about this, because for sure me and my friends found out how to do this eventually, which I do know how it happened. I'm just like explaining fully of what happened. Basically, there was a time where Minecraft was basically pirated. It was basically what it was. It was pirated, and you were able to play Minecraft for free by putting in the web browser playminecraftforfree.com. That was it. You can't do it now. I checked months ago, not months. It was years ago. I checked, and it was not up anymore because you know Mojang pretty much, I would say took it down. Either a suit, I'm not sure exactly on the information. But that's taken down, and that was kind of crazy to think that we were even able to even do something like that. And that very thing that happened, as well as like seeing YouTubers make videos on their computers, was always like crazy to me. Because I remember at that time as well, I introduced my friends to Turbo Dismount. Is everyone even old enough to know the things I'm talking about? Cause holy shit, playing Minecraft for free was something that blew my mind. And Turbo Dismount was just a wacky game that everyone in like the early 2012s were playing. Like it was insane. Like I generally don't know how we managed to like play these games. Now at the time, like I'm pretty sure we were playing these games whenever we would finish up our work. This is during elementary school. And we finished our work and we're like, oh my god, let's go play the game, let's go play Minecraft, Turbo Dismount, whatever. And at the time I was also like playing like, these are like, oh my god, these are like bring me back. Me and my best friend, we, if my best friend seen as you would know who you are, we would play Fireboy and Water Girl. And our mission at the time was to get green for every level. Now that didn't happen because I was so focused on wanting to play Minecraft, and Minecraft was huge in my childhood, and I wanted to play it as much as possible. So that never happened, unfortunately. I wish that I continued to do that with my friend. But it was actually insane because we got pretty far, and I don't think I've ever seen someone beat Fireboy and Water Girl in the game before, or even just like online. I don't think I've ever seen that. I'm pretty sure I could just look it up right now and find out that happened. But for the most part, I just didn't really want to. There were also other games that I played, so there was of course the Papa games, like Papa Pizzeria, Taqueria, whatever. And apparently there's lore in the game. I found this out of like a month ago that there's lore in the Papa games, which is kind of, I don't know how that really works. How do you really put lore in this kind of thing? Like, it's a cool math game of all things. And cool math in general was just goated to this existing. I remember I had a substitute, and I don't think she really caught on exactly like what cool math was, because she thought that since it had math in the name that it was educational. I guess you could say it was sort of educational. It was definitely teaching us something. But while everyone was doing like their map run, I was playing world's hardest game. And at the time, yeah, that was a pretty hard game at the time. Now people sped run that shit, and it doesn't seem so difficult just looking at it. But when you try it, you're not gonna get anywhere near to their skill level. God, there's so many games that I've played that it just gave me so much memories, like of the good times that I had in elementary, middle school. Like one especially that I had such a great time on was on Black Ops 2. Everyone had their good times on Modern Warfare 2, and I did as well. I would play with my brother on Modern Warfare 2 and then Modern Warfare 3. We would continue on playing games together. And I'm pretty sure Black Ops 2 was the last game that we played together. And then we played Modern Warfare Remastered. Not Remastered, the reboot. One time, and that was basically it. It was Rocket League, but it's not really great. Black Ops 2 was the game for me because this is when it was like my hype zombie phase, where all I would play was just zombies. There was multiplayer too. I would also play multiplayer here and there when I would get bored of zombies. But I wasn't such like a huge like Easter egg fan. I was just wanting to see how far I could go. And I remember in Origins, when that came out, I was playing that game. I was so hyped. It was like, besides Battle of the Dead being my favorite map of all time, Origins was also up there. Basically, Origins, I went high enough to be like 5 hours. It was like level 50. Around 50 days. Now that seems really slow, and it is. Me and a group of randoms were just taking our time trying to get everything upgraded, and this is when like videos were still being uploaded to the zombie community of like how to upgrade staffs, and Ruffalo came in clutch because I loved the lightning staff. Still do to this day. People consider it to be the weakest staff, but I don't really consider it to be that weak. I think it's pretty strong on its own. Yeah, around 50, my mom was like, my mind didn't really get the concept of pausing games on multiplayer games, and I had to eat, so we were just going all out. And I don't remember exactly what round it was on the 50s, but I know for sure that we survived for so long, and that was like one of my biggest highlights of my early childhood. Just playing Origins, surviving for such a long time that you were basically sweaty. You were trying your hardest to survive. Like, it was crazy, dude. Like, there's so many things that I've done in my childhood because of gaming that made me grew to love video games. Like, there's so many games that I can list off the top of my head that were like influential in my life, because it made me grew to love playing these little games like that either told a story or just like plain fun. Even games that people don't really play that much anymore. That I didn't even upload on this channel. There was World at War, Black Ops 1, MW2, and then we could get off like Call of Duty because there's so many Call of Duty games that were really good. There was Uncharted. All of the Uncharted games were really good. And I'm gonna say it right now. I don't know about Lost Legacy because I never played that. I do have it, but I just haven't gotten the chance to play it. So yeah, all the Uncharted games. Then of course I said there was Persona, Minecraft, Roblox, Team Fortress 2, Gary's Mod. Oh, rest in peace, Gary's Mod, man. Gary's Mod's never gonna be the same again. Then there was Cry of Fear, Outlast. Outlast was pretty damn fun. I stopped playing that game for like 3 years and I came back to it and I beat it. It was really scary to me at the time. Then there was the Naruto games, Naruto Ultimate Storm 4 to be specific. Dragon Ball Fighters, Xenoverse was not that influential, but it really told me that games like that is pretty fucking shit. Friday 13, Dead by Daylight. Like, there was so many games that I played, and there was 3 games in particular that really like made me to grew to love gaming. It was World at War, Persona 5, and somewhat Yakuza 7, because that game is so good as well. And lastly, The Last of Us. The Last of Us has to be one of the most influential games that I have ever played. It's such a beautiful game. It's tells such a great story. It's so mature, and even if it's not like relatable because we've never experienced like a zombie apocalypse in our life, like the conversation is so good. Like, Naughty Dog is so good when it comes to conversations. Like, it feels like it's actual characters in the game. Even though The Last of Us 2 wasn't such a big hit, a lot of people will agree that The Last of Us Part 2 wasn't a great game. Like, I would still say that the conversations were still, in some way, they were still good. Like, even though there's a lot of bads in the game, there was a little bit of goods in there, just a little. Because of course, the game looks stunning. I think the combat is pretty good, but nothing will compare to The Last of Us Part 1, because that game was amazing and I loved it. Oh, actually, the 4th game, because I completely forgot about this game until now. Like, it just came in my head. I lied that there was actually 4 games that were extremely influential. But this is only for the PS3 game. This is for the PS3 players. If you're an Xbox player, you will not get this. Unless if you looked up online and you found a YouTuber that actually played the game. Infamous. Everyone who is a PS3 player at some point in time has heard of the game Infamous. I've told my partner this, and all my friends so many times that this game was so good. It inspired me to, in some way, make content on YouTube. Infamous is such a well-designed, so beautiful of a game that I actually cried when I was playing that game. Especially like the ending. The ending was just, oh man, that was so good. If you know, you know. I'm not gonna say what happened exactly, because in case you haven't played Infamous, which you should, because there's 3 games. Yes, there's Second Son and First Light, but like those aren't like the games I'm talking about here. The Infamous one was good. There was some glaring problems, but the second game, that game was the one that hit home to me. That game fixed up so many problems that many people in the community have, that really, you really could not go wrong with playing a game like Infamous 2 and just making it all about your channel. Like, that game was unadulterated fun. It was, that's all I can really say. I'm not really sure if I'm even using that word correctly. It's just such a great game.
One enemy remains.
Like, there's so many things about Infamous 2 that I can talk about in a full-length video on how great it is. First off, the missions are just amazing. Like, the way you get powers is so cool. That's why, like, if I were to like ever wanted a power, it would have to be lightning. It is so goddamn badass. And the characters, like, it's such a huge upgrade. Like, Sucker Punch did an amazing job making these characters like Zeke, Quo, Nyx, and Cole especially. And Zeke is one of the funniest characters that I like. And Cole, even though he wasn't like that funny, Zeke and Cole together was a blast. Like, you can never like not like these characters. These characters were just great. And whether you want to be bad or good, each like action that you commit, like, it really in some way hits home to you that, wow, I'm an asshole, or wow, I'm doing a great thing here.
Only one more. Last one.
And even though I guess I could say like it doesn't really age well graphically, I guess like a little bit, like you could definitely see like some glaring problems here and there, I still like the way it looks, and just the gameplay in general was all I really care for. I think Infamous 2 has to be in my top 3 favorite games of all time. Like, it is truly amazing. And the fact that I even played all the Infamous games, besides First Light, but whatever. Like, I remember vividly hearing that Infamous was gonna get another sequel, which was Second Son. At the time, I was like ecstatic. I was so excited to play another Infamous game. And I remember getting the game, and I thought to myself for a second, like, wait, why though? Why is there another game? Because the reason why I say is because, of course, the game was based on the comics, because the comic came first, of course.
Are you all right? Don't push yourself.
And
I feel a little tired.
Shit.
Man, I feel spent.
I know, my character's look real tired. Anyways, so the bad ending in Infamous 2 was supposed to be canon, but then it was a good ending. And if you know about the good ending, you will know why I'm gonna say what I'm about to say. Infamous Second Son just doesn't make sense to me, which is why I'm not really a big fan of it. I like when of the world or surrounding a game makes sense, because then you can easily follow it and understand the world surrounding your character. That's why I like games like the Black Ops series, World of War especially. World of War connects to Black Ops 1 real well, and it feels like it shouldn't, because the game seems so different of itself. So the way to connect a character like Viktor Reznov into Black Ops 1, and that Mason is the sleeper agent that's trying to kill these 3 Russian men, right, and a Cuban guy and a German. You already know that. I don't know why I said 3 Russian men. The way they connect that is amazing to me, and that's why I like the Black Ops series, because they knew what they were doing with their characters and their story. And the Black Ops 3 came out, we're not gonna talk about that, but when I compare that to Infamous 2 and then Second Son, because Festival of Blood doesn't count, it's just a spin-off, it's not real, it's not actually a canon storyline, it's just based on Zeke's imagination. It doesn't make sense, because Second Son is not supposed to happen. There's not supposed to be these, I'm trying to be very vague here, there's not supposed to be these sort of people. Look, this is me being as vague as possible. And when you actually look at it from that perspective, it really doesn't make any sense. Especially when you look around in Seattle, you can actually see like little hints of Cole McGrath being idolized by the people, which would in turn, of course, make the good ending canon. It's cool, but I just don't understand it. I just don't really understand it. I might as well just go back to the actual world instead of the Tartarus.